What's going on, my JMO family? This is your boy Big C back at you with another video. Once again, like I do all my videos, have to first by starting off by thanking everybody who viewed the last video, all the new subscribers, everybody who watched the video, who hit the thumbs up, thumbs down button. Thank you guys, I'm in your debt. Had to say special thank you for that too, because the last video was my most watched video. I wish I had some balloons and confetti. Thank you guys. Over 200 views. And that was only like in 2 to 3 days. Well, I was feeling good. I was like, boy, I was coming up. I was coming up. Moving on up. Yeah, I was coming up. So thanks everybody once again. You guys got me over here cheesing, geeking. If I was a little lighter, you see red, got me blushing. Look at all. Boy, thank y'all people. Thank y'all, man. I was really happy. Really, really thank you. Have to say, I can't say that enough. Can't say the thank you enough. Appreciate the love. Let these videos, let these views, let these subscribes keep going up. Let them keep going up. Once again, we trying to take JMO where? All the way up. So thank you guys again. Let's jump right into the video. My video today is definitely about the trade that went down today. If people don't know, let me be the first one to tell you. My boy Carmelo Anthony is now Oklahoma City Thunder. Yes, he is. He's an Oklahoma City Thunder. The Knicks traded him to the OKC. He must have waived that trade clause, and now he's a Thunder. I'm going to tell you my feelings on it, so let's get right into it. I absolutely love the trade. I love the trade. My feelings right there is on the table. I love the trade. And I love the trade for both teams. I love it for New York, because now you guys get to build around Porzingis. You don't have to worry about Melo being there. You don't have to worry about all the media, all the circus, and the noise coming. And is Melo happy? The Knicks look horrible. They're just wasting Carmelo away. Trade him. Send him to another team. They don't have to hear all that. Porzingis don't have to hear all that. He's the solidified star of the team, which he should have been. They should start building the team around him. He's younger. He's a beast. Build a team around him. Start getting young players. Build. So I love the trade for New York. I love the trade. You get Enes Kanter, who's a big man, who can score, who can rebound. Not the most athletic, not the best defender, but can score, can rebound. We know the Knicks need scoring. Great move for them. Got Doug McDermott there, who's a nice shooter. People want to say he's a three-point specialist. I'm not going that far. Hit the brakes. Hit him. If they bag, go get some new ones. He's not, to me, a three-point specialist, but can shoot the ball. Now, hopefully he steps it up for New York, because they're going to need some shooters on that team. They need somebody who can shoot, and hopefully Doug McDermott does it. So he's a good shooter. They got a good shooter now. Got a nice little, I think it's a second-round pick I'm hearing. Got a second-round pick. Not bad. Not a first-rounder, but you still can find a diamond in the rough with a second-rounder. You know, Draymond Green, Isaiah Thomas. Yeah, solidified stars now. Who was what? Drafted in the second round. Isaiah Thomas, I think, was the last pick in the second round. So let's get our minds right, people. Second round picks have some stars out there too. So not a bad, as long as they draft well. Not a bad pick to have. So I love that. I love it for New York in that sense. Now for OKC, you got another star there. You have a big three now in OKC. Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, Paul George. You have your three stars there, people. You have a big three now in Oklahoma City, which Oklahoma City never had. Yeah, they had a two-star team, but now they have a three-star team. Great. Now the only thing, the only question, the only pause, the only concern that I have for OKC, is there enough shots to go around? Is there enough shots? You got Melo, who we know is Mr. Score. He's going to score. He's not a defender. He ain't fast. He's up in age. But he can still score that ball. He can score that thing. He can score that ball. You got Mr. Triple-Double himself, Mr. Russell Westbrook. Excuse me. But Mr. Triple-Double himself averaged a triple-double last year. The only player to do that since Oscar Robertson. LeBron hasn't done that. The GOAT himself, Michael Jordan, didn't do that. Scottie Pippen didn't do that. Charles Barkley didn't do that. Steph ain't doing that. KD is not doing that. Russell Westbrook did that. Averaged a triple-double for a whole season. So Mr. Triple-Double himself is there. And you got Paul George, Mr. Two-Way. Great defender, great offense player. He can play both ends of the court. But the question is there enough balls to go around? When I heard the trade went down, I was like, yes, because I like Melo. I love Melo. Out of that whole entire draft class between Melo, Bron, Bosh, D-Wade, when they all came out in that same draft class, Melo was my favorite. I always supported and loved Melo. People were all geeking about LeBron when he was first getting drafted. I was always on Team Melo. Always. So I'm happy to see Melo finally going to a team where he can contend for a championship. But is there enough balls to go around? Is there enough shots for everybody? That's the question that I had to sit back and think about after I started thinking about the trade. Because once again, we know Russ is going to try to score. We know he's going to try to get his numbers. Melo the same way. We know he's going to want to get his numbers. And Paul George, we know he's going to want to get his numbers. He's going to want to show these teams, next year he's going to be a free agent again, and he's going to show these teams, you can build with me. You can give me the max. Give me your money. I'm going to be the star. I will take you to the next level. So we know Paul George is going to look to score. So there are enough balls to go around. And the player that has to make sure there is enough shots to go around, there's enough shots to be even distributed to everybody, is Russell Westbrook. My favorite point guard out the NBA. Not my favorite player, but my favorite point guard. I love Westbrook as a point guard. I think he's a monster. Aggressive. Athletic. Ain't scared of nothing. I love that about Russell Westbrook. He's going to bring it to you. He's going to try to take your heart out your chest. That's what I like about Russ. I love to see that. But he's got to become a pass first, shoot second point guard. He has to for that team to really be something. For that team to really contend in the West, he has to be that. He has to. Because you got Melo there now. You got Paul George there now. Don't try to be Mr. Triple-Double this year. This upcoming NBA season. You don't have to be. You got players now you can pass the ball around. Let them try to score. Let them get the feel in the game. Last year we understood. We all saw it. Y'all could be up by 20. They give you a little rest. 2 minutes later, y'all down by 32. We all saw it. We see how bad the team was with you last year. So we understand why you put up the shots. We understand why you average a triple-double. We understand. But now you don't have to. You're in the record books. You're in the history for life, Russ. You good. But now you have to be that pass first, shoot second point guard. You have to be, because you got some other stars there now. And for OKC to really beat some contenders out in the West, Russ has to lead that team in the right direction. He has to be that now. But I love the trade. Of course, OKC won the trade. There's no doubt about it. But in this one, I don't think there's a win or lose thing to me. I shouldn't say OKC won it because it's not a win or lose thing. Because Knicks did a good job again, like I said, getting Melo off the books, start rebuilding. They need to do that ASAP. And OKC did a good job because they got you now. Like I said, a three-star player. You got you a big three there now. Sorry, a big three there in OKC, which you never had before. You always had a big two, but now you got you a big three. So great move to show Paul George and Russ. Stay here in OKC. We gonna put a good team around you guys if you stay. That's a great move to show that. I don't know, I don't know how they feel about Melo because everybody's saying Melo's getting older. He's not the same Melo anymore. He's just straight scoring. He doesn't do anything else but score. He gonna kill you on the defense. Okay, but he's in the right place. He's out in the West again, right to do that because we know the West is all about finesse. They're not about that physical lifestyle like out in the East. They're not about that life in the West. They're about finesse. They're about scoring. They're not really about too much defense in the West to me. Now, don't get me wrong, I get some good defensive teams out there, but it's not that much of it about defense. It ain't about that physicalness. It ain't about that bumping shoulders, bumping bodies like it is in the East. That's one thing the East has. The East might have some weak teams, but they are about that physical life in the East. The West is about finesse. They're about crossover. They're about dunking. They're about easy layups. They're about running. And that's good. Melo needs that because we all know he's not a defender anymore. Well, I don't know if he ever was, but he's a good scorer, and you need that in the West. Now, brings me to the next part of the topic. Does this make OKC on the same level or even pass Golden State? No, it does not, people. No, JMO family, it does not. I definitely don't think it puts them past Golden State. Golden State is still the big dogs. They still at the top of the food chain. They still run the West. it does not put OKC on their level, and definitely not passing. OKC is definitely a contender now, and a contender is somebody who has a chance to win. They have a chance to win. But this does not put them on a level with Golden State. Golden State is still loaded. Even though we got Kevin Durant out there doing some weird stuff, you know, Twitter fingers and 2 accounts, and he doing some weird stuff now. Like I said, everybody, if you don't know, that's my favorite player. But, you know, KD, you got to stop doing that weird stuff now. People are going to start thinking you was in carpet classes and somehow you got to the NBA. You got to stop that. Just chill out. You know, count your money, kick your feet up, you know, keep making Nikes. You know, just chill out. Just chill out. Look at LeBron. He chilling. Just chill out now. But, yeah, but this does not make them the favorite in the West. I feel like they still going to have problems with Golden State. They're going to have problems with San Antonio. Because if there's one coach out the entire NBA that can figure out any team, it's Popovich. He can figure you out. You give him enough time to figure out how to beat you, that man can figure out how to beat you. This is chess, not checkers. He might need some time, but he can sit back and he be like, this is what we going to do. So, Popovich is that team. So you still got and you got Houston, you got the Clippers. Even though they lost Chris Paul, they still gonna be a tough team. Let's not be stupid. They gonna still be a tough team. You got an upcoming team like Denver. You got the Pelicans because it's a full year with Anthony Davis. You got a team out there. Rajon Rondo's there now. It's not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. Oh my gosh, it's gonna make the Pelicans so much better. But you know, it's still a nice move. You know, Drew Holiday is back with a bigger contract. Now he got to step up and show why he deserved that money. So you got some pieces out there. You got some teams out there that's on the come up and some teams that's already been there who's going to be tough. So this don't put OKC past Golden State. This don't mean they're going to win the championship. They're going to win it all. But do I believe they can get to the Western Conference Finals? Yes, I really do believe they can get to the Conference Finals with this team. If Russ becomes a pass first, shoot second point guard, and they all gel together. Because it's all about gelling. It's all about being able to read each other. I should be here when he goes that way. I need to be ready for this shot when he goes that way. When he looks at me that way, that means go towards the rim, roll towards the rim. When they start learning how to gel together, because it's going to take a while. Just like it did last year with the Pelicans when they got Boogie Cousins and Anthony Davis, they didn't look good. You know, they had a gel. And that's why this year they're going to look even better because they had time to get out there, practice together, gel together. So OKC's going to have to learn how to gel together. With all three of those, they're going to have to learn how to gel. And Russ, like I said, he's got to become that pass first, shoot second point guard, which I believe he can. But I believe Russ got it in him. I just don't think Russ likes it. And he has to now learn how to like it, how to love it, if he wants that team to be something. So if he wants to try to win a championship, he got to try. Because like I said, Golden State is still the big dog. So he's going to have to try. But I'm glad to see Melo on a contender. I like that. Finally, he's out of New York. Finally, he had the chance to win a ring. I agree with Stephen A. Smith. Melo should have been gone from New York. Melo was chasing the money sign instead of chasing the trophy. You know, you got your money now. Let's get these rings. Let's try to get these rings at least. So I love the trade. I think it's a great trade. My feelings on it, that's your boy Big C's feelings. But I want you guys to let me know how you feel. Do you think it was a good trade? Do you think Melo messed up? Do you think OKC messed up? Do you think this puts OKC past Golden State and San Antonio for the championship out in the West? Do you think this is better? Do you think they're a better team? Let me know. And the way you can do that is by commenting at the bottom. Leave a comment at the bottom of this video. Leave a comment for your boy. Once again, thank you for the views. Let's get these views on this video just like the last video. Let's get even more views. Come on, people. This is your second time tuning into my page. Thank you. Keep it going. Keep shouting me out. Let people know. Let mama, daddy, cousin, grandmama, let auntie, uncle know about it. And tell them to tell some friends about it. Let's keep this going. People, thank you so much. Let's get these subscribes up. Get these views up. Let's keep it going. Thank you once again to everybody who viewed the video. Once again, I just can't believe how many views I got, man. It blew my mind to see that. It was only like a 2-day span. I was almost at 200 views. It was crazy. So thanks to you again. Thanks to everybody. Let's get these comments going. Keep hitting that thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm sorry. Keep hitting that thumbs up, thumbs down button. If you want to get in contact with me, you can always hit me up on Instagram. My Instagram is chris.jmo.87. Chris.jmo, just my opinion, .87. You can hit me up on Instagram. Ask me any questions. If you want me to shout out your page or shout out what you got going on, I will. I have no problem. Thank you guys for the love and the support. Let's take JMO to the top. And I'm out.